Hey guys, my name is Leila, and you're going to be reading about the miracles of Jesus. Jesus did many miracles. Miracles were a signs to show Jesus really is God's son. The first miracle happened at a wedding feast. A prophet arose. There wasn't enough wine for everybody. Turn the page, please. Mary, Jesus' mother, told him about the problem. Then told the servants to do whatever Jesus commanded. Turn the page, please. Fill these pots with water, Jesus said. Water, they may have asked. Yes, water was what Jesus requested. On the page, please. Jesus then told a servant to take from a large pot and let the man in charge of the feast taste. The water was now wine, good wine, the best wine. The servants were amazed. Jesus had turned water into wine. Only God could do such miracles. Turn the page. Jesus performed other miracles on one evening. He and his disciples went to Peter's house. Peter's mother-in-law was very sick with a fever. Jesus touched the sick woman's hand. In a moment, she was well again. She got up to serve Jesus and the disciples. It seemed that the whole city gathered at the door that evening. Sick people came, blind, deaf, dumb, crippled, even people with demons living in the crowded too. Jesus, could he help so many? Jesus, God's son, could help. Jesus did help all who came to him. Were healed people who dragged through life. A crutches could now walk and run and leap. Others came who were made ugly with leprosy. Ooh. They became whole and clean, and Jesus healed them. Men and women troubled with demons stood before Jesus. He commanded the demons to leave them. As the demons obeyed, fearful, unhappy people became calm and joyful. crowd, 4 men tried to help their friends to Jesus, but they could not get near. What could they do? Carrying the sick man onto the roof in the house, the 4 faithful friends pulled the roof apart and lowered him down. Now he was close to Jesus. Jesus saw that the 4 friends had faith. He said to the sick man, "Your sins are forgiven. Take up your bed and walk." The man stood up well and strong. Jesus had healed him. Soon after, Jesus was in a boat with the disciples. A frightful storm churned up the sea. Jesus was asleep. The terrified disciples woke him. "Lord, save us." They cried, "We perish." "Be still," Jesus commanded. The waves amended. Immediately the sea was calm. "What kind of man is this?" His disciples whispered. Even the wind and sea obey him. Wind and sea obey him. They believed Jesus was God's son because his miracles showed he glory. The disciples did not know it, but they were going to see Jesus perform even greater miracles as her service. He served God among men. The miracles of Jesus, a story from God's world. The Bible is found in Matthew 8 and 9, Mark 1 and 2, 4 Luke 4 and 8, John 2. The entrance of your words give light. Psalm 119, 130. The end. Now we're going to do a recap.
In the story, the miracles of Jesus, tell me a miracle that Jesus performed. Tell me one of the miracles that he performed.
He touched the woman, Peter's mom's hand, and she felt better.
What was wrong with her?
She had a fever.
Oh, okay. Tell me about the first miracle you read about at the wedding. What was the problem at the wedding?
There wasn't enough wine for everybody.
So what did Jesus do?
He made water into wine.
He turned water into wine. And how did that solve the problem? So the problem was there wasn't enough wine for everybody. So when Jesus turned water into wine, how did that solve the problem?
It made everybody else happy.
It made everybody happy, but it also, everybody else was also able to
drink wine.
That's right. So, so we can basically conclude that Jesus is a miracle worker, right? Because he did a lot of good things for people, right? What else did you learn? Was there anything else in the story that you learned that you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What?
I also heard that there was bad feelings.
There was bad feelings?
There was feelings.
What does that mean?
Feelings?
Or what is it that you're talking about?
I heard like that there was feelings in the story.
Like what?
Like there was not enough wine for everybody, and a man who was sick. They had to carry him to. No, there's Peter's mom had a fever. That's a feeling. And there was other people that came in ugly leprosy.
Oh, wow.
And a man was sick. They had to carry him all the way to Jesus. And that's all. That's all.
And so, okay, so you said that there was not enough wine for the people to drink. Peter's mom had a fever and she was sick. There was people that had leprosy, and then there was a sick man that had to be carried to Jesus. So there are all these different things that were going on, all these different problems. What did Jesus do for those people? He performed what?
He just performed miracles.
That's right. Excellent job, Leila.
So, thank you for reading with me. Have a great day and a good night. Love you. Goodbye.